Well, hello everybody. Welcome to P.B.M. Vending. Well, to be honest with you, I debated whether or not to do this video or not because it feels like I'm flexing, and I really am against that. But I did make this part of our game 6 or 7 months ago when we started, and at the time my credit rating was 791, and I remember saying, I don't know what the big deal is about 800, but that seems to be where everybody wants to go, so we're going to make that part of the game, is to get our credit rating up to 800. And I said, well, I think that'll take about 6 months to get there. And I was guessing. And I mean within a week or two, I was at 799, and then all of a sudden it started going down. I don't know how they do that. I mean, I know what the models say. I know what the percentages are. I know what the 5 contributing. I know all that. But, well, let me give you an example. One of the credit bureaus about 2 weeks ago dropped my credit rating 32 points. I haven't done anything. And then about 5 days later, they raised it 32 points. Who knows? I have no clue. But anyway, I am a new member of the 800 Club. My credit rating on Equifax is exactly 800. And the reason it feels like flexing is this. There really is no difference between 791 and 800 or 800 and 830. I really, but there are some interesting things about it. Nationwide, less than 1% of the population has an 800 credit rating or better. That means out of 350 million people, there are only 3.5 million with an 800 or better credit rating. Now you say 3.5 million, well, that sounds like a lot, does it? That's 3.5, that's 1 out of 100. If you break the numbers down, it's less than 1 out of 100 that has an 800 credit rating. So what does that mean? Well, it means that whoever does the credit ratings, the closer to 800 you get, the tougher they get. Now, just before we hit 800, I did, I think it was last month, I had a settlement on an insurance claim for a car wreck I had years ago. And out of that, I paid off 2 lines of credit and 1 credit card. Now, it did not, as far as I can tell, has not reached my credit bureaus yet. But, so that was about a month. Let me think. No, it might have been longer than that. It might have been two or 3 months. Anyhow, I decided to do the video because we had talked about it about 6 months ago. We made it part of the game. I promised to keep you updated. We finally hit 800 from Equifax. Now there are 2 other credit rating bureaus. One of them is 786 and the other one is 780. So it really doesn't, like I said, to me it doesn't matter, except that we had set that as a goal. It did take about 6 months, by the way. And I wanted to make the video now because I know as persnickety as they are, that 800 is probably going to switch down to 790 something in the next week or two. So for right here and for right now, we are a member of the 800 credit club. So game on, game won, game done. All we got to do is keep doing what we do, and we'll let the credit gods do what the credit gods do. So anyway, I just wanted to jump on, update you. If you haven't seen our latest video before this one about us being 2 for 2, you should jump on and watch that one. That's a game on, game going, game one. And so you guys have a great week. Happy vending, and keep striving to increase your credit rating, because between 791 and 800 is no big deal in my opinion, but between 720 and 750, that's kind of a big deal. So it depends on where you are on the credit rating scale, but raising your credit bureau up to a certain point is very, very critical. And I want to encourage you, I want to let you know that it's possible. And I don't make a lot of money, trust me. I am a poor person by worldly standards, or U.S. standards. I'm a poor person. So anybody can have a great credit rating. Just do some research and do the right things with your money, because getting up to a certain point, I mean, after a certain point, it's like, I mean, once you reach 780, it really doesn't matter. You're not going to get any better rates. You're not going to get any more discounts. Banks are still going to love you just the same, whether you're 780 or 800. But strive to get there. That is important. I want to encourage you. I want to help you. And go through and watch our videos on credit and finance, which is we talk a lot about on this channel. So anyway, you guys have a great week. You be blessed. And happy vending.